Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Mal with Made by MANIANDMAL. We're going to be doing a leopard print glitter mug for this tutorial, and this whole entire design was inspired by the image that we're going to put on this cup, which I found on Creative Fabrica. I saw it and immediately thought, this is so fun, I really want to use this in a design, so I kind of built the cup design around the decal. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you do, make sure you hit that thumbs up button down below. And if you are not already a subscriber of my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below as well so you don't miss any of my new videos. I upload every single Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. All the products I'm using are linked down below in the description box. And I've also got some discount codes down there for you, you know that. I've also got links to all of my social media pages, my Facebook group, and my Patreon group, so if you're interested in following along on any of those pages, you can find them all down below. I think that's it. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Let's go! We're starting with a 14-ounce camper mug from Craft Haven. I've already base painted it using Sawdad Pink from Montana Colors, and I'm gonna go right in with my Crystalac glitter glue as the adhesive for my glitter. I'm gonna brush on a very thin layer of this. You don't need a lot for glitter adhesion. Just make sure you coat the handle and the bottom of the cup really well. For the glitter, we're going to use one of my absolute favorites from PDB. This is a holy grail, like must-have color. It's Coachella. I love it so much. So I'm going to coat the entire cup with this. I'm going to make sure I get the handle really well and the bottom, of course. And once this is dry, I'm going to go right in with my leopard spots. You don't want to epoxy over your glitter before you go in with your spots because sometimes the epoxy will kind of grip onto any of the stray glitter, and it's really hard to get clean spots if you epoxy first. So I'm just going to go in on the raw glitter and start with my center portions of my leopard spots. This is totally optional. You don't have to do this part. If you want to go right in with your regular leopard spots, you can. I just wanted to add a little bit more depth and dimension to mine. So I'm just painting these little kind of rosette shapes all around my entire cup. And I'm using the glitter glue with a tiny little paintbrush, and I'm kind of just like stippling the adhesive in to my glitter, if that makes sense. I'm not really brushing, I'm just kind of pouncing my brush in there to create my shape. And for the glitter, I'm using Queen Bee from PDB. So I'm just going to continue placing these little rosettes all over my cup, making sure that they're spaced out enough that I can still go in and add my leopard spots right on top, and they won't be all sandwiched up next to each other. I'm gonna let these dry for about 2 hours, maybe a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna go in with my red for my leopard spots. I'm going to tint my adhesive for these, mostly just so I can see where I'm painting my spots. And for the glitter, I'm going to use Liberty from PDB. And it's a multi-size mix, but I would say it's kind of on the end of like a mini chunky almost. And that's what you're looking for something like this. If you're gonna do a dark colored leopard spot over a light base, how I am, you wanna make sure that the cut of your leopard spot glitter is at least the same size as your base glitter, because if you use a smaller cut than what you have down as your base, it could find a way to seep into those spots like outside of where you have your adhesive and your spots, leopard spots down, and it could just look like stray glitter all over your cup. Don't ask me how I know. I may or may not have made that mistake before. So I would recommend using a mini chunky glitter for your spots if you have something available. So I'm going around, you can see here, I'm just gonna apply the adhesive to a few spots on my cup and then glitter them and then continue going around. One of the things I love the most about the glitter glue is that you have a longer work time. It's not like Mod Podge where you have to get your stuff going really quickly because it dries so fast. With the glitter glue, you have 2 hours before it's fully dry, so you can paint a whole bunch of spots and then glitter them versus having to do like a couple at a time to make sure your stuff doesn't dry. So once I've got all my spots glittered, I'm going to tap off any excess glitter with my scissors, shake it off, let it dry really well, and then I'm going to spray seal this with matte clear from Rust-Oleum, 3 times. I'm going to do 3 really solid coats, and once those are all dry, I'm going to go in with 2 coats of epoxy. Each coat was about 15 to 20 milliliters. And once those 2 coats were cured, I went in and did all of my sanding. I cleaned up the top rim and made sure my cup was as smooth as I can get it. And now I'm going to spray paint and get ready for my decal application. So I took the same paint I used as my base and just sprayed kind of like a little bleach spot effect on my cup. And now I'm going to go in, once that's dry, with another very, very thin coat of epoxy, maybe 5 milliliters total, just to get that smooth and act as the adhesive for this kind of glitter burst I wanted to do. We always see the bleach spots everywhere, but I've never seen a glitter bleach spot. So I wanted to go in and add some glitter to this. And looking back, I wish I would have used a glitter that wasn't a shift or an opal color, because I feel like when it shifts to blue, it doesn't really go. So I, in hindsight, would have used a different color, but I used a couple different opals. I used Bougie and Snow White, both from PDB, and then Basic White Girl from Peachy Olive Glitters. And I tried to concentrate the glitter where I painted that big spot, but also kind of let it travel outside of that a little bit, just to help us blend in each side. And once this layer cured, I did add another layer right on top just to smooth the glitter out. That one was only about 5 milliliters as well. And then once that layer was cured, I was ready to go in and apply my decal. So this is an image I got on Creative Fabrica. It was in a Valentine's Day sublimation bundle, and I just printed it out onto clear printable vinyl, and now I'm applying it to this kind of glitter bleach spot burst area. So there's what it looks like. I thought it was so fun, just like these little skeletons dancing. So here's what we've got so far. I'm gonna go in and add another coat of epoxy on top of this, and I'm going to take a little bit of Coachella, which is the glitter we used for our very first base layer, and I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of that on the edges of our glitter burst to help it blend even further. I just wanted to kind of make this a little bit more seamless and not look like we just slapped some glitter on the front. So I'm bringing some of that Coachella base color back to the foreground a little bit to help this bleach spot blend into the rest of the design. So once that coat cured, I applied my final coat. The final coat was about 10 milliliters, and once that was all cured, this design is all finished. So that's a wrap on Valentine's Day tumblers for 2022. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Let me know what you think of this design in the comments. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any new videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Okay, love you. Bye. I am losing words. I don't know how to say the words that I need to say in my brain. That was a lot of weird words I don't think I've ever said before, but that's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, bye.